Hello, are we connected, Georgie? 123, 123. Yeah, we must be on. Alright then, I'd like to thank you for offering me the position to come here today and express my opinion on what was a great day. So on the 22nd of the 3rd, 2014 was the East Midlands Derby versus Forest. Um, so yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday, to be honest. Basically, I got up at 7 o'clock, had a wash, do my hair, just stuff like that really, got ready. Out the house for 7:30, in the pub for 8 o'clock. Had some beer, some breakfast, then we walked down to the ground at about 11 o'clock. On the way to the ground we saw the police escort for the Forest fans. Really tempted to go and give them some abuse, but thought, nah, no point, save it for the ground. So we got to the ground about quarter to 12, 12 o'clock, something like that really. Watched the players warm up, thought, yep, Derby definitely up for this today. Forest just looked absolutely shocking, unorganised. Seeing the Forest fans' faces, because I sit like 2 seats away from the netting, that they were just not really bothered really, the fans either. Shows what sort of mess they're in, to be honest. So going into the game, I thought we'll win 3-0. We hadn't scored in about 4 games. They'd lost a couple on the bounce. So yeah, I thought 3-0 worth a pound surely. Let's put that bet on. First 5 minutes, Brarson 1-0. So I was like, oh, what's happening here? Obviously, I'm not worried about the bet, more worried about beating Forest. It's 1-0. Absolutely buzzing. Dived onto the segregation net with all the 5 lads or something next to me. Yeah, had a laugh. Got some lip from the Forest fans saying, oh, we're going to win, whatever. And then Brarson soon slotted another one in, 2-0. Back on the netting again. Luckily, no stewards on our side, so they couldn't really get us off. We were just getting each other off, really. Then counter attack from a corner. Bamford through to Hendrick, through Darlow's legs. 3-0. Thank you very much. This time, instead of diving on the net, straight onto the person in front of me. Sorry, love. Don't think she minded anyway, but yeah, all part of the fun. So half time, went to the halfway line, went to go and see my mates, spoke about the game, how it was going, stuff like that, and then watched Rami save some penalties from the kids. Made some great saves, well in Rami, sign him on. Then second half, out came Forest about a couple of minutes earlier. Then Derby came out, good cheer from the fans as per usual. And then 4-0, Russell, great left footed, well not volley, great left footed shot, about 25 yards, past Jamal, who I did used to go to school with, just thought I'd put that out there. I could have done better though, to be honest, with that shot. Probably put mine on top corner instead of in the middle. Then Darlow comes out, takes Bamford out, no need for that really. Could have ended his career, disgusting. Should have been ashamed of himself, should have been a clear red card. Then Brarson slots over the penalty and becomes the first person to score a hat-trick against Forest since Steve Bloomer, which is always good, nice and positive. So that was it, could have won by loads more as well, had plenty of chances. After the game, waited for the Forest Busters, just because we can and we wanted to. They weren't too happy, giving us all the V's out the window, stuff like that. Wasn't really bothered though, 5-0. Stood on the road though, and a right van sort of drove and near enough ran me over, which I wasn't too pleased about. Then after that we went over to the Forest coach, waited for them all to come out. They actually got onto the coach and then came out the other side door, where not many fans were, and got into a Western car taxi. I'm not being funny though, they've just been humiliated 5-0 by their local rivals, and they get put in a Western taxi, which is a local cab firm around Derby. That is very humiliating. But yeah, what a day that was. Back to the pub after that. Was covered in rain, well wet, water, whatever, but wasn't really bothered. And yeah, that was everything, so up the Rams.